Welcome back into Murky Cup Qualifier number 1. My name is Bahamut on the left-hand side. We got the members of Exodia Stack. On the right, it's going to be Adventure scripted by Holpaka, aka Ash. Grand finals of the Murky Cup. Now, what does this Murky Cup Qualifier number 1 mean? Well, you are playing for points, and the top how many teams make it into the main event? I think it's the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The top 6 teams. So, top 6 teams, and there are multiple qualifiers. So there's multiple qualifying points you can get, and there's also bounties. A couple bounties have been completed today. We've had 2 Monstrosity Abathurs and 1 Nova. The Nova was played by Exodia Stack. The bounty system is the same as we've seen in the past. Hey, Google, pay my bills for me. I wish you could do that. That'd be amazing. Google would be like, hello, Bahamut, I just need access into your bank account, and I will gladly pay all your bills for you. Alright, Tracer and Lucio will be banned away on the right-hand side. Left side, Exodia Stack with a Hanzo and Blaze ban. Target ban onto, I think, Bish right there. Yeah, absolutely. I did see that Doom is gonna be in, Marvel, but I'm not too crazy about Robert Downey Jr. being Doom, because, like, why? I mean, I know why, but why? There is a comic, my friend did tell me, who knows a little bit more, he did tell me that there is a Doom comic where, Tony Stark does become Doom, so it's not too crazy of a thing, but yeah. Yeah, I'm like, multiverse stuff is just so blah to me. You can just send invoices to large businesses to see if they pay it without looking much into it. But what happens if they do look into it? What if they're just like, who the hell is Bahamut Gaming and why is he asking for $500? You just need to make your POs look really like, oh, $20 to Bahamut Gaming for services rendered. Sure. I know the comic was still odd since Tony Stark is dead. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's either, Bimpy, someone said this on the internet and I absolutely agree. It's either a really, really dumb cash grab idea to be like, look, Robert Downey Jr., it's Doom. You all love Iron Man, you're gonna love him as Doom. Or it's going to be the most 4D brilliant idea on the planet, and it's going to be absolutely amazing, and it's going to be like, holy crap, I can't believe they made Doom so amazing. But I have a feeling that it's literally like, hey, here's a cash grab, and we have no good ideas. Except for, let's get an actor that everyone knows. Because we all know Robert Downey Jr. is very, very Romani looking. Just like all the other Romani that they have in the Marvel Universe, you know? Like Wanda being an Olsen, and you have Benedict Cumberbatch, who I think Dr. Doom is a Romani as well. And then you have Benedict Cumberbatch, who's not. You're still down to see it? I'll probably wait till it comes out. I'm probably not going to go to theaters. It's rare if I go to a theater for a movie. Anyways, we're on Haunted Mines for map number 1. I have really been off topic on this. Uther, Hogger, Sukov, Orphe on the left-hand side. We got a Blaze, Hanzo, Deckard band away on the left. Vala, Lucio, Tracer band away on the right with a Yrel, Johanna, Sylvanas, Ana, Mephisto? Chromie. Alright. I mean, in Doom's defense, he's only half. Okay, still, you could get so many other actors, I'm sure. It's like when they casted Kevin Hart as Roland for Borderlands. There are so many better actors you could have casted that literally look and fit Roland's MO so much better. But you got to get Kevin Hart because people love Kevin Hart. Which team wins Haunted Mines? Why is my caps lock on? So we have Exodia Stack versus Ash. Start prediction. Stephen Strange. Oh, is he really? Okay, then that's my bad. I thought there was another Romani character that they didn't... I know... Well, not I know, but I'm pretty sure Scarlet Witch is supposed to be. What's up, Zool Rules? How you doing, bud? Did you hear the early reviews? No, I didn't. I rarely don't seek things like that out. But I'm probably just gonna wait for it to come out on streaming because I don't think I want to pay money for something that I don't really want to see in theaters. You know, I'm very tempted to go see Wolverine Deadpool because so many people told me it's so good. Left side, Exodia stack. Copen playing your Hogger. We've got a Yasu, Karazim, Hazuab Stukov, Bad Benny on the Uther, and Dino to play the Orphea.
10 seconds.
We rename next week to Bounty Hunters. Right side of the map. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. Yep, triple healer composition. That's a bounty on the left-hand side. Right side, though, we have Adventure scripted by Hopaka. Bish to play your Sylvanas. Dead inside will be your Urel. We have got Hopaka on the Johanna. We'll see a Ren, Anna. And down for Liv is going to be your Chromie, which is Marielle on a different account. I don't know why, but that is what it is. Oh, dude, the Borderlands trailers look absolutely awful, Freaky. I agree. Thank you, Ash Mantle. Well, I mean, you have a PG-13 Borderlands movie. That sentence right there is already discouraging to me. One of the, like, there's a trailer that kept popping up on, like, I forget where it was popping up. It was either on my phone or it was, like, something I was watching, like, Olympics or something. But anyways, there was, like, one of the trailers that starts with Tiny Tina saying, like, we're gonna have, like, an explosion of body parts. And I'm like, oh, that'd be great, but it's PG-13, so it's not like you're gonna see a literal explosion of body parts. Like, PG-13 Borderlands makes no sense to me. For how, like, gruesome Borderlands can be, is it, like, it... Yeah, anyways, let's focus in. Grand final time for Murky Cup Qualifier number 1 between Adventure scripted by Hopaka and Exodia Stack, who will trade out in the first kills here. Yasu getting a little bit low, but it's Sylvanas and Orphea will fall. You know, when you read the early reviews, you're like, I'm not shocked. Yeah, me neither. I mean, just the clips that I saw of Borderlands look awful. Someone said that, like, some of the clips, like the teaser trailer clip thingies, it looks like a really bad SNL skit, and holy crap, it does. It absolutely looks like a really bad SNL skit. Karazim punching in a little bit here. Dino chomping onto Urel, who's getting low here. The lurking arm down from Stukov. Does not have low blow level 1. But I don't think it would have killed Dead Inside. Sapper Camp will be stolen away by the members of Exodia Stack, and Dead Inside will be hit with a Shadow Waltz. Nicely done from Dino. Gets the auto onto Bish. Uther went down to the Johanna. Chomp and an auto. Orphea finds the double kill. But at least there's the Uther kill, which is some reprieve and experience exchange here. Depending on continuity, I think Wanda and Patero are supposed to be half Romani from their mother and Jewish, with the Jewish Magneto from the other half. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense to the rules. The only thing I know about Borderlands is the box art for 3 didn't follow the trend in 1 and 2. Thank you, bathroom. PG-13 films, you can only say one swear word. Oh, that's incorrect. That's incorrect. You can only say the word fuck once. But I believe you can say damn and shit a bunch of times. But I know, like, because the only reason I know this is there's an old movie with John Travolta and, what's her name? Uma Thurman. There's like it was like Radio Empire or like Empire Radio or something like that. I forget. Either way, they literally make a point of it in that movie. Like, did you know you can only say fuck once in a movie? The second time you say it, it becomes R-rated. And that's the only time they say it in that movie, and it's PG-13. Like, John Travolta has a whole bit, and I think he actually goes on a tangent literally saying, he's like, well, you can say shit and damn a bunch of times. Oh, shit does count as well? Okay, that's news for me. I always knew it was the F word. You couldn't say the F word twice. That was always the big one. The old 1F rule, yeah. Also, the voice actor was being replaced. Well, there was the whole thing with the voice actor from Borderlands for Claptrap was that the voice actor was like, I want more money because I'm the only person that can voice Claptrap. And so the studio was like, okay, we'll find someone else. Bye. That's how I understood it. Maybe there's more intricacies with it, but 72 of these Risen Minor Skulls will be picked up by Exodia stack here. All that's left is the center, or the singular golem in the middle that does drop quite a few. I guess we could call it the boss. It is the boss model. Yasu getting a little bit low. So is Hopaka. A little bit of trade-in damage. Standards may have changed over a bit. Yeah, that's true. Zul rules, yeah. I mean, I'm referencing something from like late 1999 to like early 2000s. So the MPPA probably has changed their rules because they're a horrible motion picture rating association. Very good documentary about that. Alright, so throwing out a teabag here really quickly. As the Grave Golem. Yasu and crew are working on this. Johanna's gonna get... Maybe she can step in and steal a few of these Risen Minor Skulls away. Maybe not. Maybe so. Hopaka mounted up. No Iron Skin activation. And not a singular skull goes over to the side of Adventure scripted by Hopaka, as Bish is going to start things out in this bottom lane on the left-hand side with a potential flank. Speaking of flanks, here comes Urel and Chromie. Temporal loop onto Yasu. I don't think there's any cleanse for him. He does go down on the left. He should go down, but Bad Benny comes through with a heal, and that'll be now Bad Benny pressuring onto Dead Side as well as the Chromie as they run on out. Marielle trying to get out of here, but they're in a really rough spot, and Chromie's going to die here. I thought it was going to be a Yasu death, but Uther comes through, the heal is good, and the Risen Minor Skull, I mean, this is a 100 skull golem that's going to be dealing almost 700 damage with 37,000 HP. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, this puny little guy over here, 7,800 HP with 147 damage into structures. Itty bitty little guy. Is Mines back? Why would Mines be back, homie? I'm so... How? How on earth could Mines be back? Demolition Man's great. He doesn't know about the 3 shells. Golem in top lane goes down just as the fort does. Bottom lane, yeah, got some damage here. Got some damage. Demolition Man is great, though. My God. Why is everyone so excited about Taco Bell? Well, every restaurant's called Taco Bell after the after the franchise wars. It wasn't gone. Mines has always been available in customs. Mines has always been available in customs. I literally did a Haunted Mines game 2 weeks ago for my tournament that I did. The Baja Blast Splish Splash Summer Bash Bingo Extravaganza. There's literally Haunted Mines in that series. It's not the first time we've casted Haunted Mines. Looking to continue pushing up bottom lane. Couple autos in. Do have our Siege Giants in top lane pushing in still. Sappers available. Siege Giants, both camps are taken off the map currently. 10 talents here on both sides. Massive shove, Hortipult. Divine Palm. We'll also be seeing Crushing Jaws and the Divine Shield. On the opposing side, Ardent Defender, Nano Boost, Wailing Arrow, Blessed Shield, and the Temporal Loop. You rewatched the RoboCop movies recently? I rewatched the first one. I liked it a ton. And then the second one, I think I watched the trailer for the second one. And I was like, yeah, I'm good. RoboCop 1, absolutely amazing. RoboCop 2, didn't really tickle my fancy. Ardent Defender activated. Hopaka getting low here, but it's Stukov to fall first. Hogger looking for the spin through, looking for the counter kill. Dino may be able to take down the Chromie and will be able to do so. Looking for that Shadow Waltz to chase in further, but no connection. And that'll not be another kill. But still, 5-3 in kills, favoring the side of Exodia Stack. I was working during your streams. What? I said this yesterday, and I'll say it again. How do people not just completely schedule their entire lives around my streams? Why would you schedule work when I'm streaming? Ridiculous. Fun fact, in the first movie, all cops are named after serial killers. In RoboCop 1? Really? I didn't even catch that. So like Officer like Bundy or something? Saving Hots every day, every way. That's me. Danger pings on the left-hand side. I think the time trap was scouted. 36-33 in these Risen Miner Skulls, I believe. There's a few left on the ground on the bottom left of the mine, but Uther is going to be absolutely decimated there. Blessed Shield is available, but Massive Shove pushes Hopaka back. Now there's some of these skulls down over there, but it looks like Exodia Stack disengage, and they'll grab some camps. Sorry, Baha. I'll tell my boss I need to recognize my... Thank you! Got it. I mean... I don't ask for much. I just ask for all of you to constantly be here the moment I go live to the moment I stop streaming. That's all. I mean, it's not that big of an ask. 2 years ago, they made a documentary about RoboCop, and that's what they said. Wow, interesting. I didn't know that. I really didn't know that about RoboCop. That's fascinating. Sleep Dart goes out, Hortipult in from the Hogger, staggering blow into 2, crushing jaws to follow it up, and Ana is taken down by Karazim, but Hopaka wants to make something happen here. Another massive shove. Avenging Wrathen does have that slow, Bless Shield into the enemies, big condemn, no subdue, done. Temporal loop onto this Orpheus, she gets the Divine Shield, and that is gonna be Sylvanas taken down. Dead inside, maybe dead on the outside in a moment. Gets the Avenging Wrath away. Johanna over here on the right is going to be able to live, but Chromie looks like she got punched to oblivion by Karazim's fists. But if you want to know the map pool and stuff like that for Murky Cup, exclamation bracket gets you over to the Liquipedia for all the information you need. If you would like to know more, exclamation bracket. If not, hi. I can't believe we're gonna have 4 Discord movie nights this month. That's wild to me. We had one last night. We watched Logan in Discord. Man. I said it before and I'll say it again. I can't believe I slept on Logan for so long. It was really good. Also, I kept seeing memes. It's not really I guess it's not really a spoiler. Maybe it is. I don't think so. But there's a bunch of memes saying like, oh, like the Marvel Cinematic Universe only has like 200 F words, and like 199 of them are in 199 of them are in Wolverine and Deadpool. But meanwhile, last night watching Logan, I was like, there's a lot of swearing in this. Hell, there's literally like a Mortal Kombat, I wouldn't say fatality, but there's like a Mortal Kombat move. There was like one of the bad guys like was like pinning a kid up against a tree, and the kid had like frost powers, like froze his arm and smashed through it, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. Logan was like insanely brutal, and I loved it. But I do believe that is the era like right before Disney bought out like Fox Marvel. So I think we had more, you know, more opportunities for, I wouldn't say like a gory, but like a really real sort of Wolverine type movie. Bless Shield from the Johanna, looking to step in. Divine Palm applied to this Uther. He will not go down. Divine Shield's available as the Hortipult in from Hogger will connect onto a few enemies. Sylvanas the one taken out. Lurking Arm from Stukov doesn't take down the Ana, but he actually gets the auto attack from the reactive ballista spores. He had that range and was able to get that auto attack onto her. Nicely done. You wanted to watch it, but you were tired? Aw, dude, like, Freaky, I can't recommend a movie lately more than Logan. It's on Disney. It's on Disney Plus if you got it. Oh, wait, no. Don't you get range auto from this? He must have reactivated the reactive Ballista Spore? Give me a second here. Oh, it was weighted pustule. I thought I saw an auto attack, but I was like, wait a minute, that's not... He doesn't have the auto attack range. He doesn't have the range thingy change. Which is not reactive Ballista Spores. It's from something else, and I'm blanking on the name of it. Did have one problem with it, like, near the start. It was like, why don't they just kill the robo-armed dude? Yeah. Not as bad as the problem as I have with Star-Lord messing up that entire scene in Infinity War. I hate that scene so much. It's not like it's cringe, it's just like, this is so dumb. This is such a dumb plot device to keep things going. Also, why didn't Ant-Man just fly up Thanos' butt? So we have the third objective phase available. A lot of these Risen Miner Skulls going over to the left-hand side for Exodia stack, but does not seem like Adventure scripted by Hopaka are going to give this up easy. They take down Uther first. Massive shove pushes Yrel back, and Dino now trying to get out of here. The Haunting Wave to chase the Wailing Arrow afterwards. Auto attacks, Will the Forsaken for the movement speed. Avoids a lot of damage from Dino, and it is going to be a 95-5 Golem. And Yrel does go down. Hogger, is he going to be chased out by Sylvanas? Karazim with a flurry of fists from his level 16. Yasu trying to take down the Sylvanas. I thought I heard a Haunting Wave. Divine Palm gets triggered by that shield glare. Meanwhile, Anna's so very low. Will be able to take down the Hogger. One auto, and Hazuabs tries to go for it, gets taken down. Yasu, the lone defender right now, as Uther does respawn. Shield glare. Blessed Shield's up in 2 seconds. Condemn into Blessed Shield, I assume. Temporal Loop. Not even Blessed Shield needed, as Uther does round his way back to the Hall of Storms. Now, we do have to point out this Grave Golem in top lane. 95. It's got almost 57,000 points of HP, dealing 819 damage into structures per auto attack. This thing is going to slap. Yo, Stark. Why did Thanos kill half the universe? Why not snap and make infinite resources? I mean, you're very correct with that. I mean, the answer is he's a bad guy, but you do make a very good point. You do make a very good point. Did you watch Invincible Season 2? No, I did not. I'm behind on a lot of things because I've been focusing on reading a bit more, and then there's been a lot of esports I've been watching, so I haven't gotten around to a lot of TV. Movies have still, like, I still watch a couple movies a week, but this week I am finishing up Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, maybe today, probably tomorrow. And then Olympics will finish up soon, so then I'll start probably watching other TV shows, but I got a caught ship on a lot of stuff. Avenging Wrath in from Yrel. Karazim on the right dives into the backline. Johanna trying to pressure Stukov and Orphea, but that is Johanna going down. Divine Palm onto Yasu activated, but will not trigger. Divine Shield to save him. Dino's able to clean up the Ana and Chromie. You just finished your run with the Kaimo, Rebirth of Kaimo yesterday? Nice! Or today. Well, it's only fitting if I finish up mine today or tomorrow. I think just about everyone in our group who's been playing it is just about finished. How are the Olympics? I haven't been paying close attention to it. Like, it's usually when I'm done streaming, I throw it on, and then I do, like, chores and stuff. But there's been some pretty cool stuff. Rugby last week was awesome. I watched women's rugby, and that was super, super cool. Tennis was entertaining. Swimming's always cool. I caught a bit of the shooting, which was awesome. Some swimming here and there I don't care a ton about. Gymnastics was interesting. There's been some cool stuff. There's been some kind of whatever. But this is looking like it's going to be map number 1 in this best of 5 grand finals of Murky Cup Qualifier number 1 going over to the side of Exodia Stack. GG, well played. Hopefully we're not getting a 3-0, because I'd love to get more games today. You're going to finish the family run tomorrow? Oh, that's, like, perfect, yeah. He viewed himself as the good guy who has this, who has to solve the universe's issues, so he should have chosen a better solution. I agree! But wasn't he, didn't he have, like, some, like, stupid, like, not obsession, but he had, like, this affinity with things being balanced, and it's like, yeah, just killing half of the universe's population, that's balance. Like, that makes, yeah. The one thing I'm bummed out about Thanos is that they never ventured through the avenue of death. From what I learned from my older brother, after seeing the first Avengers, there's the post-credit scene where the dude goes up to Thanos and is like, to attack Earth is to court death, and Thanos turns around and he does like that. Tony Stark! Anyways, let's get back into it, everyone. Welcome back into Murky Cup. We're here in the Qualifier number 1 Grand Finals. My name's Bahamut on the left-hand side. We got the Exodia stack up in this best of 5. On the right is going to be Adventure, scripted by Hopaka, aka Ash. And Exodia stack have picked up their third bounty, as they just finished and won a game with a triple healer composition. I don't know if they were actually saying this as truth, but they were joking around the last game at the start, saying that they're going to change their name next week or this Saturday to the Bounty Hunters. Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps! Did you know there's Marvel minis, like 40K minis? I wouldn't be surprised. That would not actually no, I did know about that because I think my buddy has painted quite a few. I think he's posted a couple of them in our Michigan Discord. Your least favorite of Marvel movie was Thor: Dark World. So yesterday I ranked all of the Marvel movies. It's in my Discord. It did get buried in the general chat by a bunch of morbs. But if you go to the Bahamut Gaming chat and scroll up a little bit past the morbs, there's the entire list of movies. I had Madam Web as my least favorite movie. I had Madam Web as the lowest. I hated Madam Web. I absolutely despised Madam Web. It was awful. It's a struggle to even try and watch that movie. Alright, anyways, to the Spider Queen, we've got a Yrel, nope, we have a Maiev Hanzo ban, Blaze Lucio, another target ban on Debish's Hanzo there, and just Blaze, we don't have to deal with him. Malfurion Tracer, though, will be grabbed by Adventure, scripted by Hopaka. Junkrat's fantastic, with displacement, and also being able to have the 2 traps in the top to mid rotation. So that'll be a good way to get vision onto the enemies. Is Madam Web worse than Elektra? Elektra was not on the list of movies. I wasn't counting Sony Marvel films. Well, there's a bunch of Spider-Man movies on there. There's a bunch of Spider-Man movies on there. I don't know, man. I typed in Marvel movie list and we ranked it. Junkrat Varian Dahaka on the left-hand side. Okay, so still need a healer, or they could be, yeah, like a healer and like a mage would be huge here. Brightwing will be banned away. I don't hate that. Like Varian charges in. Jaina, Mephisto, some sort of mage drops burst onto that target, and what do we want for the healer? I wouldn't mind a second stun, or a follow-up stun with an Uther. I don't think that'd be too bad. Brightwing already banned away. Anduin's up and available, so you could look for like a Chastise. You can go into a father and son duo. MCU ones I hated was Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four is super low on my list. I still think Madam Web was worse, though. I still think Thor Love and Thunder was worse than those. I really did not like Thor Love and Thunder. It was just like, the first half an hour of Thor Love and Thunder is like recapping what's happened in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and then the rest of it is cracking really bad jokes, and they have such a cool, badass villain, and he's so underutilized. The God Butcher that barely butchered any gods on the, I guess he did butcher some gods, but you don't see any of it. He ends up just being a very sad man. That's just a big, sad man with a big sword. That's all it really was. It was like a really bad Dark Souls fight. Malfurion, Tracer, Gul'dan, Rexxar on the right-hand side. Still need a main tank for the members of Adventure scripted by Hopaka. As I said, I'd like for this to be some sort of mage and healer. Kel'Thuzad and a Whitemane. I think Kel'Thuzad is a bounty hero. Kel'Thuzad is a bounty hero. Kel'Thuzad is a bounty hero. Next, you'll tell me the Corman movies aren't on there? What a Corman? The Fan-Fortastic? Yeah. It's like when they did Fear 3, but it was like Fear. Stitch is the last pick on the right-hand side. Kidnap composition, roots to follow up hooks. This is a pretty good composition. I hope this takes us to a 1-1 score. I hope. It should have been Stick 4-4. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. Start prediction. Which team wins Tomb of the Spider Queen? Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day, and I appreciate everyone watching the stream, cheering on some teams, having a good time, chatting with us, lurking with us. There's a lot of places you can be watching content on Twitch, and I appreciate you choosing my channel. Right side of the map, we do have the members of Adventure Scripted by Hopaka down in this best of 5 grand finals for Murky Cup Qualifier number 1 of 6. We got a Hopaka Stitches. Down for Liv, which is Mariel playing the Gul'dan. Ren on the Malfurion. Dead inside will be a Rexxar. Bish to play the Tracer, and Misha, played of course by Misha. Left side, we have Exodia Stack looking to make this a 2-0 lead in this best of 5. We have a Dino Kel'Thuzad, which is a bounty hero. We've got a Yasu Whitemane, Hazuab's Junkrat, Copen on the Dahaka, and Bad Benny will be playing your Varian. Thank you, Ashmantle. Hey, what's up, Colio? Thor Love and Thunder is the weakest MCU movie, in my opinion. Not that I watched the new ones like Madam Web, but this Thor is so bad I regret. Yeah, I agree. I didn't like Thor Love and Thunder at all. I didn't care for it at all. I will say this, I'd rather watch Thor Love and Thunder than Ant-Man Quantumania again, though. I did not like Ant-Man Quantumania. Actually, I don't know about that. I'm 50-50. Ant-Man Quantumania was horrible as well. But Paul Rudd... Roger Corman's Fantastic Four movie was never released since Fox was like, hey, we have the rights to the comic but don't plan to do anything with it at the moment, so we'll give you $1 million to make this movie, and if we think it's good, we'll release it. If not, we'll keep the rights. Yeah. That's the reason we have so many bad Fantastic Four movies, because they needed to make a movie to literally keep the rights, yeah. I remember I learned that so early on, too, because I think that, like, the second Fantastic Four movie came out, and my buddy and I went and saw it, we're like, these are horrible. This is trash can. And then he's way more, like, knowledgeable that kind of stuff in studios and production and things. He was the one who told me about that, and I was like, oh, well. I am not really surprised by that. But we have our Twitch gamble going. Curse of Exhaustion level 1, or the Chaotic Energy for our Gul'dan. 877 to 1.1k. Not bad, not bad. A hook from Stitches did go out. Dahaka in this bottom lane will be forced out, and it does look like we do have Siege Giants going over to the side of Adventure scripted by Hopaka first. Stitches in mid lane is doing his best to avoid getting chained by Dino, trying to deny those Master of the Cold Dark stacks, and 2 only so far for Dino. Speaking of stackage, though, we do have 2 stacks for our Dahaka on the Tissue Regeneration. 2 minutes in, that's really good. Has filled the Essence Bar to full twice already. A drag onto Misha. Tower shots, not enough to take down the bear. That's why all of them are rushed. Yeah, I'm not surprised. But I also think that people they just don't make good Fantastic Four movies. I'm very curious about the new Fantastic Four because the actors that they have for that are very interesting to me. I'm surprised that Concussion Mine did not go off and displace the Gul'dan right there. I thought Gul'dan was going to get knocked over this way and get bursted down, but no kill onto him. A killless game number 2 so far, as our gamble will close out in just a few moments. Charge in from Varian, a drag from Dahaka. Ren is going to get a self-heal, but it's not enough. Healing over time. Misha chained together onto Stitches, and that'll be more stackage for Dino on Kel'Thuzad. 2051, they had Miss Invisible wearing a wig at one point, since they had no time to wait for her to grow her hair back for Wow. That is... I bet it's very noticeable. I bet it's very noticeable. Taunt for Varian at level 4 is heroic. We do have White Man going into the Indulgence. We don't see this very often at level 4. Gain 5% movement speed. Increase this by an additional 5% for each active Zeal. A little bit more ability, more mobility. Mobility, yeah. We're morbid today. A hook onto this Kel'Thuzad. Big burst available, and they take him down. Master of the Cold Dark will be Master of the Nexus for the next 15 seconds, as the blue Web Weavers will descend for the side of Exodia stack. Misha gets dragged by Dahaka. Dark Swarm active as well. 5 stacks for our Dahaka early on. He's doing fantastic work on this level 1 tissue regeneration. And Bish gets the autos needed to take down Hansa, or Junkrat. No exclamation. Just the word. No, you don't, Stark. You're wonderful and lovely. And you are an insanely good DM. Blue Web Weavers will be cleared away, as this is Gul'dan and top doing his best just to clear this out safely. There you go, yeah. Uh-oh, chains, root, decent damage. Malfurion does go down. First try, easy. That's a lot of gems. That's so many gems. No, 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 no. Oh, the gems shoot out of the slot machine that is Stitches, and that will be a couple kills, and... Oh, man. Now, there is a close turn in still. Rexar Misha will get the gems needed for the last little bit. I apologize. Tracer in mid lane apparently getting charged, taunted by Varian. Gul'dan looking to step up, but those gems were not picked up, but that's another 10 or so gems that were lost. Oof. Oof. Kel'Thuzad is going to go into the Frost Blast level 10. Very low cooldown and mana cost for that. 45 mana, 50-second cooldown. Isolation Dahaka, Riptire, Charge for the Varian, and the Scarlet Aegis. As a hook onto Bad Benny, there's no Gorge. Misha does go down. Let's cycle through the other numbers, chat. Yeah, Scarlet Aegis, Divine Reckoning is where you can see the staff. But, right side... A hook goes out from Stitches looking for something. He does have Gorge, Boars for the Rexar, Horrify, and Tranquility as Gul'dan starts draining the health of Bad Benny. Doesn't seem like he's too affected by this, and Tracer steps up, trying to pick up those gems. Actually just looking to auto onto the wave and build up that Pulse Bomb. Looks like that is a... I think that's Sticky Bomb? No, wait, that's a little too blue. I think that's Quantum Spike. No, Quantum Spike is way more blue. That's Sticky Bomb. That's Sticky Bomb. Quantum Spike is like a deeper blue in the background. Tracer blinks forward. Copen. There's that Sticky Bomb. No burrow from Dahaka. Frost Blast. Everyone tries to split away from that. Locks people down for a second. Copen's so very low. Tracer gets the autos needed. Riptire from Junkrat will come through as the blue Web Weavers will descend. Yasuo harassed by this Tracer. A hook almost connecting. But the blue web weavers will descend over to the side of Exodia stack. The bounty hunters, if you will. Excuse me, the bounty hunters, if you will. All right. So mid is cleared out before it even gets near the fort. Top lane pushing up. Stitches was hooking out, looking for somebody. Walks up, I guess Varian walks up, gets gorged. There's going to be a root immediately. Cleanse onto Varian. White main intercession helping out with that from level 7. Horrify from Gul'dan pushes Yasuo away. That's a hook onto Yasuo. Good damage onto the white main as the Frost Blast zones Stitches, but they still get the double kill. Now Tracer looking to chase out. 60-some% on a Pulse Bomb. Dino around 50% HP. Does have the Glacial Spike available, but maybe it's on cooldown actually right now. Looks like it's just coming off a cooldown as the Web Weaver in top lane will be managed by Gul'dan. Mid lane fort on just a little bit of HP here. Concussion Mine. I don't know if Junkrat can live. Tracer gets the kill, and Dahaka will not be able to step up and trade. Fort in the mid lane, by the way, 760 HP left on that bad boy. But the first Web Weaver phase is available to our red squad. They have 43 gems on the Rexar, nearly the entire turn-in right there, and they could get Malfurion or Stitches turning in with that, and that'll be first Web Weavers to descend. A Gorge onto our Varian. Kel'Thuzad's hooked in. There's a Pulse Bomb onto him. Bish getting low, Tranquility activated. Good slam from Stitches. No level 16 for the Pulverize. Boar's unleashed by Rexar. Another hook onto Dino into the roots! And Gul'dan, with an explosive amount of damage into white main, lands the beautiful Horrify. That's gonna be a wonderful for the side of Adventures, scripted by Holpaka. Sticky Bomb is white, Quantum is blue. Yeah, like, it's just like, these look, Quantum and Sticky are very close, but like, there's still blue in that, but you're right, the Quantum is like really, really, really blue. Like almost the color of the well water right there. Drag from Dahaka. He's got a full bar of healing over time from his essence. A hook goes out onto Yasuo, or at least attempting. Goes fishing for Yasuo, but no white mains at the end of that hook. Gul'dan with the slow, decent damage. Onto Copen. Dahaka burrows, and Tracer backs away. Concussion Mine moves the Misha away. Mid fort is a little low. Bottom lane Web Weaver very healthy. Very healthy wave and Web Weaver. Meanwhile, over in the top lane, Misha looking for that charge. A charge right back into her. A taunt as well. They take down the bear. How rude. But the big thing to note is going to be back-to-back turn availability. The clutch does take a few more seconds to open up after the Web Weavers have descended and ended. And the egg spawns have opened up. The clutch is ready to go. 29 stacks on Master the Cold Dark for our Kel'Thuzad. So he'll have 75% spell power gain once he gets one more stack. Mid fort taken down. Varian stepping up. Camp on the right is still being worked on. Dahaka looks to invade. There's going to be a charge from Misha as well. Frost Blast onto her. Misha still holding the point. Dino so low on the bottom of our screen does go down. Master the Cold Dark is finished. Ren on this Malfurion. Can he live? Dahaka gets taken down. Concussion Mine splits Malfurion, but he will not fall. And this is going to be a hook onto Hazuabs. Bad Benny taken out as well. Tracer looking for Yasuo. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a Web Weaver plus boss is available. As Gul'dan turns in a few, Tracer to tag the boss. And 5 gems needed. Who got him? Who got Stitches or Tracer? Web Weavers will start descending. Stitches focus on getting some more of those gems and experience. Top lane fort getting low. Tracer Gul'dan finish out this boss for top. Mid lane campus crashing onto keep front gate. This is looking really good for adventure scripted by Holpaka on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Misha! She's going to take a lot of damage, but she will not be taken down. So that's a few ability buttons that are burned away from the side of Exodia stack, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, Hiltazad should have... He just got his Plague Lands back, or... Plague Lands? That's not right. Death and Decay. Plague Lands is a level 1 talent, I think. Stitches went looking for a hook or Riptire from Junkrat, trying to reduce the boss health bar, and that's a nice combo as Tracer gets the recall in time. Frost Blast avoided by some allies. Tracer just heads north side on the map. A hook goes out, cleanse onto Dino early. Another combo out from him, a lot of damage onto this. No, Junkrat! Junkrat helping Stitches get further away. Pulse Bomb onto Yasu, that Sticky Bomb getting value. Drag onto Gul'dan. Horrify is available, and it will be used immediately. The ally hook onto Gul'dan as he had like 150 HP. Top lane, boss, and Webweaver take down the keep. The core shielding is scratched. The Webweaver in bottom pushes up, and this is double keeps down. Boss gets the core down to 64%, and this is looking like a promising map number 2 for the side of adventure scripted by Holpaka, but they're not out of the swamp just yet. They're going to still have to trudge their way through Tomb of the Spider Queen. Catapult here. Catapult did push up. Fixates on structures. Going to get a couple more autos in. And Dahaka clears that away. 56 HP remains. 56% HP, not 56 HP. That'd be insane. That'd be absolutely wild. Baseline HP for the core right now is going to be at 10,663. I believe we round up on those, as the shielding will come through at 9,600 points of shielding. So about 20k. About 20k in HP and shielding on the left-hand side. With 56% left. Level 20 almost here on the right. A charge from Misha into the Hook Gorge onto Varian. Frost Blast from Kil'Thuzad, but they still get the placement right in front of that root. A cleanse onto Bad Benny. He tries to taunt and live the Tranquility from Malfurion. Bad Benny's so very low. The white main healing is not enough, at least for her. She's going to be the one going down. Bad Benny, he will be healed enough. Misha traded in this engagement. As the Concussion Mine, I think Hazuabs wanted to utilize that for himself, but he's still able to get out of this, I do believe. Bad Benny charges in, a drag from Dahaka. Anti-synergistic with Dino's Kil'Thuzad. Meanwhile, Bish on this Tracer harassing the backline. Another chain goes out, but Tracer says, you know what, that's fine. I still got the autos raining in with the help of Malfurion and Gul'dan. And now Dino is going to look to combo onto this Tracer, but he doesn't get it in time. Another bottom lane is pushed in, and ladies and gentlemen, we're heading into a map number 3 with a 1-1 score. Ally hook onto Gul'dan to get him in closer and faster. Nicely done from adventure scripted by Holpaka. A beautiful draft, a nice win, and this best of 5 series, it's gonna go the distance here, chat. Or at least we got a 1-1 score, so we're guaranteed a couple more maps. Nicely done. All right, a good composition from adventure scripted by Holpaka. They'll find the victory here on Tomb of the Spider Queen as we get ready for our next map in this best of 5 grand finals for the Murky Cup Qualifier number 1. What do you even do there? Welcome back into our map number 3 in this best of 5 series in the grand finals of Murky Cup Qualifier number 1. We have Exodia stack on the left, and what's the name? Adventure scripted by Holpaka on the right. And we got a 1-1 score. So we're guaranteed at least 2 more maps. Hopefully we can take it to the illustrious map number 5. The bounty of Kil'Thuzad will not be counted for Exodia stacks. They did pick it, but they didn't win with it, and that, of course, is the big thing. You gotta win with it as well. Want to become famous? I surely do. I work hard every day to become famous here on twitch.tv/Bahamut Gaming, where you can get ad-free viewing with your Prime Gaming. Hardest working dog in showbiz. Bandit is the hardest working dog in showbiz, I would agree. Networking at TwitchCon? Yeah, I guess. I'm so jaded on the term networking, because there'd be so many, back in architecture school, there'd be these big events. Like, we'd be like a freshman in architecture school, and they're like, you should go to the AIA event. It's like, AIA is like the big, like, architectural international association or something like that. It's essentially, you pay money to go to events, to be at events. And everyone, so I had a bunch of AIA friends that went into that, and they were like, dude, it's like, you just, you pay for this event, you get to network with some, like, big architects. It's like, oh yeah, we're freshmen. I'm sure that big architect surely wants to hire you. Like, I don't know, the term networking always to me is like, I'm so jaded by it, because, like, it was used, it's such a BS thing for AIA to get money from students. Also, the funny thing about that, too, is AIA would be like, you shouldn't join a fraternity or sorority. You're just buying friends. And then the fraternities and sororities would be like, you literally have to pay to be part of AIA. It's an exclusive club with only architecture students. Like, what do you mean you're paying for friends? It's the same thing without the secrecy of fraternity and sorority. I had friends in both. I just kind of hung around. I didn't care for either. There was one fraternity that tried to get me to join because I was really good at billiards, and they had a billiard table. But I was like, I just like showing up playing billiards and drinking some beers. Anyways, let's get into Towers of Doom draft. We have a Hanzo and Illidan target ban early on. No Blaze ban, but Lucio will be first picked. Vikings and Muradin banned away on the right-hand side, so some target bans coming out. Abathur Blaze. I'm not too surprised by this. AIA bros, yeah. Don't you just Twitch? It's like a really bad flash mob. Wait, what? Huh? I don't flash people on my stream. We're PG-13 at best. I do my best not to swear too much. I do my best. There's a lot of other words I can use, so I try my best not to swear too much. Lucio, Nubrak, Leoric. Okay, alright. So, basically, 2 range assassins. Or melee, I mean, we could do melee in range. I loved, like, Mephisto's not bad on this map whatsoever. Chromie's fantastic here as well. Li Ming Poke is good. Junkrat is great. It's like, what evil do you not want to deal with up against the Abathur and Blaze? Are they as bad as the AI bros? Ooh, I think AI bros are worse because AI is just awful. Now, is it fun to put in an AI prompt and see something stupid and funny? Yeah, that's great. But if it's used professionally, no. Get the heck out of my house. Sergeant Hammer was target banned. Do they get rid of a Samuro here? I don't know if there's a Samuro player for the side of Exodia stack. Tracer's also not a bad target ban. Gonna be Genji. Abathur Blaze, it's a Cho'Gall setup. Lucio, Nubrak, Leoric, another Cho'Gall setup. Exactly, Darth, exactly. See, Darth Looper is a core community member that really understands the intricacies of drafting for Heroes of the Storm. Picks on the left-hand side after our last after the mid-ban phase happens. Tyrael and nothing else. Nothing else was drafted. Weird. Just a blank spot right there. I don't hate the idea of a Cassia here for some blinds. There's a lot of auto attack value from like Tyrael, Blaze, Phoenix. So I wouldn't mind seeing a Cassia as one of the pickups, and then maybe pick up a mage with mobility like the Mephisto. Actually, you know what? Pick up Varian. Pick up Varian and go Twin Blades, but pick up Shattering Throw level 13 for the Phoenix. Imperius will be grabbed, so Stabby Daddy's here, and we have a Cassia as well. I do like the Cassia. Poke is good. I really hope this Imperius goes into stab build, because you get so much value. There's the Samuro I was expecting. There's the Smurro I was expecting. Oh no, you're good, Freaky. We can joke around about it, but I didn't think we would get too into the weeds on AI stuff. I think the vast majority of us all agree, at least in this channel, that AI is dumb, stupid, and should not be utilized. But you're good, bud. No worries. It's not like our chat got too off topic. Alrighty, everybody. Gamble, gamble, gamble. As our Twitch predictions up and available, last pick Samuro on the left-hand side. Map number 3 in this best of 5 series. We still have at least one more map after this. Hopefully we get 2. On the left-hand side, we're going to be seeing Exodia stack with a Copen, Samuro, Bad Benny on the Tyrael, Hasuab's Blaze, Dino on the whatever, and Yasu will be playing the Abathur this time. Right side of the map, this is going to be adventure scripted by Hopaka. Down for Liv is going to be your Cassia, a.k.a. Mariel. Ren on the Lucio. Dead Inside on the Leoric. Hopaka playing your Anubarak. And Bish with the wrong level 1 will be the Imperius.
2, 1. Let the battle begin.
Wow, a really weird Exodia stack is going Abathur with a missing team member. I know, right? What's up, Abstract? How you doing, bud? There is a delay on stream, so I do not know what you're reacting to. I do apologize. I am horrible at remembering what I said 20 seconds ago. Celestial Charge looking for that Samuro, unfortunately. A little early right there. If you took the level 1 talent, you wouldn't have missed, just saying. It makes no difference on the actual landing, but... Way of Illusion for our Samuro level 1, and Lucio gets a random kill early on. Nicely done. Crab dies, as it should. Stab into this Blaze, a little slow. I think Solarian Flare has a slow on it, right? And you increase it. Baseline, what is the baseline slow? So you're increasing it by 15. Base slow is 40, so it's increased by up to 55%, I think, right? Slow amount by 15, yes. Can't drive if it's a slow of 55. I don't know. There's something with that. Slug Life. There you go, Ninja. Ninja's got some Abathur votes. I forgot to call you out, bud. Apologies. Glad you're able to catch the Abathur. 50k on Exodia stack. Wow-wee. Celestial Charge into the Imperius, into the Tyrael, followed up by a Nubarak Burrow Charge. Hazuab's looking for that Jet Propulsion, gets a little AoE stun onto the enemies, but that's the end of this engagement, or at least the end of that in bottom lane. The engagement continues onto the fort front gate, and that is completely eradicated. Meanwhile, Leoric in top lane is getting pushed in quite a bit, losing his own gate, but, I mean, the better lane is bottom. There are sappers to feed into top, which it looks like those did get picked up and fed into the fort front gate. Leoric with big ol' skeletal swings. He does have that ghastly reach, which is going to increase his skeletal swing range by 25%. Top lane fort being assailed by the Dragoon and the Blade Master as Way of Illusion. Gonna get a couple more stacks here. Did go into the deflection for the auto attack, for the physical damage block stacks. Bish is waiting for the blink over the wall from Dino, but the Drain Hope is applied, and once again the crab goes down. That's a paragraph. I'm either happy or sad for you. I'm not going to read all that. That's a paragraph of information for me to read right now. I'm good. I'm going to focus in on the game. We got level 7s coming up soon. Triple objective phase here as well. Good jet propulsion into the Anubarak as he does go down. Lucio, a little bit of poke here. Dinos come back in. Laser Cutter active, trying to chase onto this Lucio, pushes off, able to get away. Leoric and Abathur are going to trade out the top left and right, 36 to 36 in core HP. Cassia with 1 delay. Did go Charge Strikes level 1. A Celestial Charge goes out, looking for somebody, but no one to be found. Bad Benny, unable to delay out, and that'll be 4 more shots. Lucio with the push off the Burrow Charge, Bad Benny. Say hello to the Hall of Storms for 19, 18, 15 seconds. About 2 seconds off the death timer right there from his trait. 10% per enemy hero hit, right? 10%? Tyrael death timer about 10% per enemy hero hit. Yes. I mean, 10% of 22 seconds makes sense to me. Double objective phase coming up in the bottom and center of the map. What else do we have going on? Top lane, the Abathur hat onto Samuro. Should be able to take down Leorc. He's got the Drain applied! Leorc is not going to go down here. Samuro swaps to a mirror image. He's trying to wiggle his way around. Way of Wind is active. Lucio comes through as well. Samuro, does he have any... He doesn't have a clone to swap to or anything. He's giga dead. Just kill the right Samuro. Just kill the right Samuro. Bottom lane... Keep Fort Front Gate is going to be worked on right now. Level 10s are almost here. Jet propulsion away. The drain is still applied. Burrow charge once again onto Bad Benny. Good damage. Cassia. Wowee. The burst onto Bad Benny is quite high as the sappers are fed into top lane. And Abathur is looking to back off a little bit here. I do believe he has Mule level 7. We'll check that in a moment. As Anubarak. I thought he was going to throw an impale over the wall blindly. It's not like he could have seen the Tyrael hearthing out, but still, that's absolutely wild. It's just that easy. Kill the right Samuro. Celestial charge in. Bad Benny. Uh-oh, Samuro. Do you get the right Samuro? You just gotta kill the right one, get the last auto, and Cassia finds it. Blaze, though, Hazuab sneaks the channel and gets those 4 shots in. Anubarak burrows in, followed up by the Impale. Dino goes down. A cocoon onto Tyrael. Do they have the CC available? Anubarak's mana pool is very low. I don't know about cooldowns, as he's just tanking a lot of tower shots here. But it is going to be traded shots, 28 to 32. Right side, Wrath of Angiris, Ball Lightning, Entomb, Cocoon, and Lucio is what? Sound Barrier does have its utility here and there. I personally go Sound Barrier because if I go High 5, I'm gonna be in the wrong positioning. So it is gonna be Sound Barrier for the anti-burst. And also Sound Barrier shielding is like what, 6 seconds long? Look at that, 6 seconds long. Almost 2k shielding for 6 seconds. On the opposing side, Bunker, Sanctification, Way of Illusion, or Illusion Master, sorry. Illusion Master, Ultimate Evolution, and do we get Salvo, or are we going to be getting Planet Cracker? Which horrible heroic are we going to be getting?
Has destroyed a fort.
Burrow charge, Celestial charge. There's going to be a Plant Cracker. Wow, wait, look at that damage. So many people are running away from it. Abathur does take down the Leorc in top lane with the help of Samuro Hat. Other way around. Abathur Hat is going to be able to take down the Leorc in top lane with the help of Samuro. There we go, phrasing. Or at least word order right there. This could be 5 shots. Leorc is going to respawn, but he's no way he's going to be able to take down this entire bell tower in 14 seconds. You're still on Team Ash here. I mean, they do have 5 characters versus the 3. Granted, they make up with those characters with the mirror images of Samuro, so technically, it is 5v5, but Abathur's not on the map, and they didn't draft a 5th hero. Anubarak burrows, looking for Hazuabs, activates his Adrenaline Stim Pack. Way of Illusion, level 1 for our Samuro, 39 out of the 40 stacks. Currently have Ren looking for the channel. Leorc in top lane once again, trying to delay out these 3 sappers, but Samuro has so much pressure, so much damage to the death zone, almost takes down Samuro. Leorc is unable to defend. Those 3 sappers do go over the wall. 28 to 29 in core HP as 3 more shots rain on the left-hand side. So we're 25 to 29. Abathur will clone, blink in immediately. Celestial charge onto Bad Benny. Sanctification saves Bad Benny for the time being. Sound Barrier from Lucio. Unfortunately, Cassia does not get any of that Sound Barrier action. Yasu, the clone of the Dragoon, will not be able to take down Cassia in time. We do have that Jet Propulsion onto Hopaka, who's able to activate his Carapace. Lucio with the push off the heavy casters, but 9 HP! Wow, what a great heroic. Oh my god, it's so good. Wow, it almost got a kill onto a Nubarak. 8 more HP than he needed, as we do have Samuro starting at a boss here, which is not going to get checked. You should get free boss. I will not surprise Abathur wearing Samuro hat. That would actually be kind of funny. 25 to 25 in core HP as the Celestial Charge around this camp on the left-hand side will be grabbed. The camp over here on the left is actually stolen away by Bad Benny because of the Holy Ground from level 13. I did see that expiring at the end of all of this. As Samuro still making Dead Inside's life miserable in top lane. Lucio, wait a minute. Did they find the right Samuro? They did find the real Samuro, indeed. It's just that easy. Kill the real copy. Does that big laser beam extend across the map? Yes, it's Planet Cracker. Of course it goes across the planet.
Be swift, hero.
Remember when
Do not.
Remember when Earth
Cronies reach
Shatter, I forget the level 20 name for it. The upgrade for Thrall's Sunder used to literally sunder across the entire map. Do you remember that? Oh my god, that was a good time. Tyrael death timer gonna get a good chunk. It was like 8 seconds off that death timer, maybe 7. But down from 23-ish to 25. We can't obviously see the milliseconds, so we don't know if it was rolling over, but it doesn't matter anyways. Channel from Lucio. It'll get delayed a couple times by some Abathur Toxic Nests. Planet Cracker will delay out. Wow. A 100-second cooldown to delay the objective one time. A 100-second cooldown to delay the objective one time. Oh, it was called World Breaker. Right, yeah. Back in my day.
will soon be complete.
Now it just creates impassable terrain for like 5 seconds or something. 16 talents here on the right, 8 to 2 in kills. Core HP is 22 to 25. Samuro still making Leoric's life miserable in top lane, but Imperius is floating around. Lucio's here as well. Samuro's mirror images are gonna expire soon. Taking out the mule, which is healing up this top lane fort. We do have Abathur taking down a Nubarak in bottom lane with the help of, looks like Dino and Bad Benny. And no kill onto this Samuro in top. He still holds the fort. The rest of the allies rotate back down into mid to keep soaking up around the map. That's a good Celestial Charge into the Heavy Caster. Stun from Lucio. Wrath of Angiris is going to be able to abduct Bad Benny for a moment, but it doesn't seem like Bad Benny is going to really be felled in this fight in mid. Ball Lightning from Cassia does go out. Broken away by the bunker. A clone onto Blaze will be activated. Sound Barrier forced out by the Lucio, and the clone of Abathur will expire here in what, 5-6 seconds? Forget the total duration of this, 20 seconds, so yeah. Alright. The tunnels are open, which means the forts are now keep value. An attempt to steal away the camp will not be found. Sanctification down from Tyrael, and he should be picked off right here. Nicely done, a 9th kill over to the side. Oh, wait, Cocoon. 9 seconds off the death timer from Tyrael. Went from 40 to 31. Camp cleared away, triple altar phase coming up, and Samuro's trying to harass. Meanwhile, Lucio and Imperius have rotated up. Cassia's going to get bottom. Leoric's going to get the top right. 6 shots into the enemy core. And run down for life gets delayed once here. A Nubarak on the right side of our screen will be able to tap well. Cassia clearing out those toxic nests. Blaze gets the left-hand side. Abathur had onto Dino, but he sees so many enemies down here, so, as I mentioned, 6 to 5 in trade, 16 to 19 in core HP, as Samuro continues to pressure this Leoric in top, but will not be able to take him down. Boss is up in 50 seconds, so just a little bit over 14 minutes in-game time. A little bit over that. Okay. Fend from Cassia, diving in a little bit. Trying to make something happen here. Imperius is down in bottom lane as well. Pretty standard build, nothing unique or special with the stab build as we always hope for. Samura's gonna get another camp in top lane. The Orc is still managing that. He's losing top, but I mean, he's doing his best to hold out against Samuro, who isn't showing in top, and Mule's gonna heal this back up by almost 4,000 HP. The Orc gets some of that health back down. Boss, as you hear, that laugh means he's up and available. We're post that 14 minutes and unstoppable onto Hopaka. From that burrow charge, able to get away. Cocoon thrown onto Tyrael. Yasu, that is a clone of Blaze, as your real Blaze is going to be Hazuab's. Celestial charged into said Blaze. Mule in bottom lane will be summoned. Abathur had onto Leoric in top lane. He wants to clear out these sappers, but won't be able to. And 1, 2, 3 make their way over the wall. It's down to 16 in core HP. And this top lane is just really not going the way of Ashe. But they're not out of this. They're still doing great. The team fight in the bottom lane. Planet Cracker gets no value at all. Really cool. Really cool as Tyrael, once again dead. Death timer goes from like 50-something seconds to 40. I think he might have hit 2 there. Objective phase, top left and right, will be available, but no one's here to deny Samuro. And that's going to be 10 shots into the core. 6 to 16 in core HP. Oh, that's awkward. Abathur. Oh, no, Abathur, no! I thought he got the burrow out in time! He didn't. There was like 1 frame of Abathur's body still available, and he gets picked off right there. Samuro, he's going to move a mirror image into this boss pit. And the enemy has to know this is not real, it's just scouting. Blaze and... What is this burrow? What is this timing? Hopaka, really? Cocoon? No Cocoon onto Hazuab's. Cocoon onto this Phoenix, actually. Rewind is popped. They go in with the rewind. They say, heck the camp. We want the kills. The bunker comes down from Blaze. That'll be a kill onto Dino. That'll be a mop up onto this Blaze. And still no one has grabbed this camp. All right. Well, 12 to 6 in our core HP. God, I love Towers of Doom. Impervious, Lucio's holding level 20. Rewind a Nubarak buried alive, and the Rock Stopper for Cassia. Activate to fully charge avoidance and increase the armor value to 60 for 4 seconds. Losing avoidance removes this bonus. Finally, the bottom lane bell tower is grabbed. Is that the real Samuro? No, the real Samuro's over here. They tried. Bish and Dead Inside, they tried. Unfortunately, they didn't find the real Samuro, and Copen finishes out the camp for top lane. Single altar in the bottom of the map, 12 to 6 in core HP. It's going to be 20 to 20 in our levels. I'm assuming it's Unconquered Spirit, level 20 for Phoenix. I could go for the upgrade on the Hadouken to make it a wider arc width, but I think this is, yeah, Cassie with 4 shots in. Cocoon on... Oh, no, there's one delay. It's actually going to be the Singularity charge for the Dragoon. As Leoric is trying to Wraith Walk out, and Nubarak, does he have any way to get out of this right now? Doesn't look like it. Sound Barrier from Lucio's a little too late. He does have Bossa Nova, which is the reduced cooldown down to 30 seconds. But that's an unfortunate moment. Entomb from Leoric tries to find the real Samuro. Not going to be able to grab the real one, and that'll be the end of that. Abathur had on the not real Samuro, I think, right there to kind of just juke. Nicely done from Yasu. All right. Lucio, no push off into the Hazuabs. Bunker is available. Did go Fortified Bunker. You got the Holy Arena upgrade for Sanctification. 3 Blades style. Wrath of Angiers finds the Dragoon before the warp happens. Beautiful damage. And Mithril Mace is done by the Leoric here in this bottom lane engagement. No Sappers to feed in. Double Objective Phase coming up next. And the Fed from Cassia. They almost take down Copen here. Blaze is pushed back, but he's caught inside the Entomb. And Bish goes in. That'll be a nice kill. Sound Barrier from Lucio. I want to point out the next objective phase is going to be double, and Ashe, if they get both of these, is GG, and they'll be leading this best of 5 grand finals heading into map number 4. The potentially putting Exodia Stack into second place for this first qualifier. 6 qualifiers in total, happening on Wednesdays and Saturdays. The next qualifier, number 2, will be on this Saturday at 7 a.m. PDT, 10 EDT, and 16 CEST, as Tyrael gets about 12 seconds off his death timer right there from 60 to 48. Leoric gets the bottom channel. Ren looking for this right side. Copen with no delay in time. Sapper's making over the wall as well. And GG well played. Ash will be able to take map number 3. And they're 1 map away from getting the 10 points for this qualifier. Oh, we've dropped below 300 subs again. How unfortunate. How unfortunate. Any primers in chat? Any primers? As we're going to go ahead and get rid of some ads and get ready for the next map. Could be the final map in this series, or hopefully Exodia Stack takes us to a map 5. That's a relief. I had 30k riding on the game. Oh, should I pay out the wrong gamble? Any subbers? Welcome back, everybody, into the Murky Cup Grand Final for Qualifier number 1. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we have Exodia Stack down in this best of 5 for the qualifying match. By qualifying, these are point systems, so like first place gets 10 points, second place gets 8 points or something like that. 7 points, 7 points. And then, of course, the top 6 teams will be making their way into the playoffs happening in a couple weeks, but Wednesdays and Saturdays for the next 3 weeks will be our qualifying weeks. Next week, by the way, Wednesday, I will be on the front page of Twitch. Infernal Shrines, as we have first pick going over the side of Adventure scripted by Hopaka, which means the map choice came out from Exodia Stack, who have something they want to utilize, something they want to draft, something they want to play specifically for Infernal Shrines to take us to a map 5. Pro tip, Big Scary Duck. Next time you get stuck, just don't be stuck anymore. Boom. Wow. Darth Looper, man, you got these 200 IQ ideas, man. You can't be just throwing these in Twitch chat for free. You got to start charging people. There's no way that Flay we're trying to schedule would have happened with a hurricane. Dude, I would be terrified to be in an airplane in a hurricane. That is the one nightmare that I actually wake up and I like shoot out of bed and I no joke will pace around the house. I've had so many dreams of dying in an airplane crash, or at least being in an airplane crash, and I just like, oh man, that's just terrifying to me. Because it's one of those things where like there's nothing, you're out of complete control. It's not like a control like I need to be in control of things. It's like there's nothing I can do in the situation to make me live or die. Like I'm at the will of what happens to the plane. That is like probably my number 1 fear. Up there is horses and spiders, though. I don't like horses or spiders. Really don't like them. Hanzo Malthael banned away. Obviously a Cho'Gall. First pick Brightwing on the right with the worst skin possible. It's like it's my job to cast this game. It's like it's my job to analyze things and be like, yes, Malthael ban. Ah, yes, it's an easy Cho'Gall. There's a lot of percent-based damage early on. Greymane's up and available. Muradin was already banned away. A Nubrak is not a bad pickup here either. You could go a Nubrak Greymane, so you get Dive Buddies, and then also you get Curse Bullet, you get Cocoon to shut down Cho'Gall in the team fight. Falstad Sonya, that right there is a Cho'Gall setup if I've ever seen one. No spiders on a plane. I think I'd be more upset with horses on a plane. I'd be more upset with horses on a plane. But I'd still be not happy with spiders on a plane. Well, might as well start the gamble now. Oh, that's too funny. How you doing today, Foo Fighter? Good to see you. Good to see all of you in chat. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate everyone who's been here today. Thank you, everyone, for the subs so far and all the fun stuff. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ariel will be banned away as well, so it's a good synergistic hero with the Cho'Gall. Bandit, we're not done streaming, bud. Come back and lay down. Come back. Lay down. Good boy. Bison on a plane? Like M. Bison? That'd be terrifying, too.
Let's save some lives.
Morales. And Raynor. This... Okay, so you can't double bounty. You cannot double bounty. So you can't get the Cho'Gall and Medevac... Or not Medevac. Juice Pirates. Juice Pirates is one of the bounties as well. So they could literally go. They could still do it, but they're only going to get one of the two bounties as a reward, which means they could just do the other one in the future. Tiger on a plane? Yeah, that'd be terrifying too. But then you just make you just get some string and you just dangle it in front of the tiger for 2.5 hours straight until you land and you're good. Question: Does the pick immediately after Cho auto pick Gall? I think 2 people have to be hovering it. I think. If there's someone in chat, if like Stark is in chat, he might know the answer to that one. But I think you have to both be hovering it. Because I think if one person hovers it and someone isn't, there's just like a red exclamation over the Cho or Gall. And then if someone else is hovering it, then it will, like, so if 2 people are hovering it and one person locks in, I think then it picks them both. But I don't think you can hover one and force someone into the Cho without a hover. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. All right, which team wins Infernal Shrines? Let's get our gamble out. A Deathwing was last pick. There is a Tychus. Sonya does have percent-based damage. So does Falstad. I think Adventure scripted by Hopaka can win this. All right, Twitch Gamble's up and available on the left-hand side. Will be the members of Exodia stack with the Q-Uobs. Jujikuobs will be your Cho'Gall. That's going to be Kopin and Hazuobs, I believe. Kopin and Hazuobs will be on the Cho'Gall. Yasu on the Lieutenant Morales. Bad Benny will be playing your Deathwing. Looks like Dino is going to be playing Raynor, as he's currently AFK. We have a Bad Benny Deathwing, as I mentioned. Over on the right, as I got rid of our mini-map so no stream sniping can happen. I doubt these players would, but still. Bish is going to be on your Falstad. We have got a Dead Inside Sonya, Ren on the Bright Wing, a Holpaka, May. And now we've got a Down for Life, aka Marielle, is going to be your Tychus. All right. There we go. Any level 1s to talk about? Dino's back. There we go. Oh, you can't pull up the bot. Oh no, I have the UI turned off, so you can't pull up the bottom thing. Right there we go. Well, that's fine. 96% bet. Who wants to match? It's a Cho'Gall game. I've got you all on my 7th screen. I'm rich, but I'm not match plurs all in rich. Oh, that's not even all in for plur. That's not even an all in for Ninja. That's maybe a small percent in for Ninja. I think Ninja's got those Buko stocks. All right, well, we currently have a pause. One player is AFK on the right-hand side, so we're just waiting for them to get back in. But I thought I'd just leave us in this game, so at least you can look at the level 1s and you can see who's on what. I know there's a bunch of text in the way, but you can still see at the top of the screen. You can still see at the top of the screen. That's pocket change. Almost 100k on Exodia. And a little over 80,000 on the side of Adventure Scripted by Hopaka. That's not even 10%. Youch. Readies are being requested. We're still, I think, waiting for our right side Marielle. Readies are there. All right. There we go. We can pull back that as the Tychus was a little AFK. No big deal. Go ahead and turn on... Oh, no. Turn on the music. There we go. That was weird. All right, we're back into it. Here's the start of the game. The gamble is going to be closing here in about a minute or so you've got a few more moments to get those predictions in. And maybe some of you are waiting for the first engagement, but unfortunately, I don't think you'll see much of that with the delay on stream and such. Molten Blood for Deathwing. We'll be seeing that Life Support Morales, Callous Hide, We See You. Rainer's holding level 1. He's going to go into Exterminator. Hypershift Brightwing, Frequent Flyer for Falstad, as well as the Furious Blow on Sonya. Press the Advantage, which gives Tychus a 5.5 range from 4.5. I'm misremembering, I think. Yeah, no, I had it right, actually. Baseline is 4.5 for Tychus. It increases to 5.5, which is the average range for most ranged assassins. Raynor does have quite a large one at 6.5. Tychus activates minigun, chunking into Q-Ubs. Meanwhile, though, Raynor in bottom. Blinded, Blizzard, gets rooted, phase shift, polymorph. Nicely done. First blood to the side of Adventure Scripted by Hopaka. I always bet on show. Han Solo probably. Why would you say probably? That is a direct quote from The Empire Strikes Back. Tychus pressured in top, but he will not be taken down. Sidewall was taken out. They're going to focus on Morales. They're focusing Morales! And the grenade is going to assist in the kill, but Brightwing gets the last auto. The second kill over to the side of Adventure, scripted by Hopaka, making the Shogal composition look a little weak. I honestly thought that today's games were going to be done like 2 hours ago, and I'm very, very happy that we're still going with our casting today. This has been an absolute blast. I love doing these live games, especially in the middle of the week. Like, it's not like a Saturday. Like, we've got live casting on a frickin' Wednesday. That's so much fun. Oh, Dino, nice penetrating round, and will not be taken out. Oh, Nokus. That was good. I like that quite a bit. Level 4 for our Tychus is going to be in the rhythm. Oh, man, those dings. Those dings. They're so satisfying. I just need to turn my bandit bucks into cryptocurrency. But then no one would gamble. I just like having regular currency, but a lot of it. And thank you again, everyone, for the consistent subs. We've gotten a few resubs today, so I really do appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. We haven't seen a tier 3 alert yet, but that's okay. Tychus dashes forward, decent damage onto Cho'Gall. This point looks like it will be stolen away by Adventure scripted by Hopaka. Dead Inside will still be alive. Uh-oh, this is getting a little awkward. Sonya trying to spin, they're trying to take down Yasu. They will be able to trade the Morales for Sonya. Icing from Mei does not allow her to get away. And Falstad looking for another trade. It's 2 for 2. Tychus gets picked off by the Cho'Gall. And now a Falstad who tries to fly away is going to be hit in the face with a Surging Fist. Another hammering going out, but there's no way Falstad can trade enough damage quick enough. Phase shift from Brightwing, and they actually come through. Falstad trying to fly, but another Surging Charge. Surging Fist, and this will be Falstad finally falling. Now Ren on this Brightwing, trying to get away, and is able to back off a Deathwing. Man, I was really wishing Brightwing had the Deathwing skin, because it would have been Tiny Deathwing versus Big Deathwing. Icing for the Mei. We have Deathwing currently getting chased here in mid. Throws down the Earth Shatter. Able to back off. And another Lava Burst just to soak up the minion wave. Raynor already starting out the objective phase. Falstad flying on up as he's respawned. Barrel rolls in. Looking at Dino here. Fort Front Gate is here. Polymorph auto attacks. Oh my god. A 5th kill to the side of Adventure scripted by Hopaka. And it is still close, though. It is still close. 4 to 5 in kills. We'll cycle through the other numbers because 10 Talontiers are on the way. Cho'Gall, Morales in bottom, Deathwing in mid. Meanwhile, Raynor respawning in 1 second. Brightwing Tychus pushing up as Sonya solos the objective. A really good composition from Adventure scripted by Hopaka here in map number 4. What up, Bird Bath? Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Bottom lane? Mei is just trying her best to be able to zone back Cho'Gall, who have opened this lane up a little bit. Raynor in top lane's just gonna discover a Tychus Brightwing and gets dropped down nearly 50% HP. Tychus has found Bad Benny. Minigun stackage will continue. And Sonya's almost done with the objective. Down in bottom lane, though, Falstad's got the autos onto Morales. But it's Falstad to fall. 79 HP left on the Lieutenant. Brightwing trying to avoid fatal damage here. But Morales did have to back off and tap well. Only 200 HP available. Tychus is going to be down here. Minigun active. Dinging away. The body blocks are in play. Morales healing over time should be enough. Actually looking to re-engage onto Hopaka. Activates the Cryo Freeze. Phase shift from Brightwing. Twisting Nether will be picked up. Surging Fist in. Soothing Mist from Brightwing activated. There's a slow on that Twisting Nether. Ren getting low. Brightwing goes down. Punisher will be picked up by the side of Adventure scripted by Hopaka, but doesn't take down the fort. Now, Sonya rotating in. 10 Talontier is here. Morales with the medevac. Avalanche from Mei, split the Cho'Gall. Leap from Sonya. Goodbye to our lovely two-headed lad. 6 to 7 in kills as the Cho'Gall kill should bolster that experience. Falstad and Sonya will steal away these camps. Tychus working on bottom lane. And he's got 86 stacks right now. So the baseline minigun duration is 3 seconds. And his level 4 increases by 0.03 of a second. So at 100 stacks, he's doubled his minigun time. So he's getting pretty close to having 6 seconds of minigun duration. Morales, yeah, just... Alright, Cho'Gall, best of luck, bud. I'm gonna medevac. Deathwing drops down into mid. Double Impaler camp pushing in. Uh-oh, in bottom lane, Cho'Gall able to get the Surging Fist away. Won't be picked off here. Next Punisher will be frozen in the mid lane. We probably should see the announcement for this in about 30 to 60 seconds. Barrel roll in. Nice penetrating round from Raynor, but it leap closes the distance. Spears here, and the auto attacks rain in from Falstad. 11 stacks on that frequent flyer level 1. The Hyperion used, and it doesn't even really dissuade the enemies from diving on to that Raynor right there. Currently have bottom lane fort being prioritized by Cho'Gall and Morales, and Cho'Gall is actually, Morales is being the target of a heckload of damage. Twisting Nether. Brightwing's able to blink away, I think, in time. Top lane fort does go down to the Sonya. Morales medevac! Later loser, but it looks like Cho'Gall is going to be able to disengage as well. Twilight Hammer. Hopaka icings in. Earth Shatter. Lava Burst. And that Frozen Punisher coming up soon from mid lane. Raynor's still soaking top. I think he did just check the camp to make sure no one was invading that or stealing it away. Bad Benny really low here. Sonya spinning around. As Bad Benny down to his last armor plating. And a few hundred HP. Phase shift from Brightwing. Icing from the Mei. Looking for the Avalanche. Can't land it on the Cho'Gall, but Leap from Sonya will connect. And they're going to try and burn down Cho'Gall's health bar, but Morales comes through with a healing beam. And a Molten Flame from Deathwing clears out the minion wave. Frozen Punisher for the mid lane, and Fallen Shamans will be traded here in the top. Okay, whew. Bad Benny throws down an Earth Shatter. Hopaka sustained damage. Her auto attacks are still raining in. Bad Benny, 10 armor plating. Sonya starts to get some of these. Falstad flies down into bottom lane. Deathwing with the Cataclysm, and he dies! Mid-Cataclysm setup. Nice, as we do have our objective phase still being worked on by Exodia stack. Slams from Sonya trying to steal away a Sapper or two, or Skeletal Defender. Danger pings. Tychus clears out the Eye of Kilrog, but now Polymorph, sustained damage, Falstead, gusted. Oh, little anti-synergy with that leap right there, but I think they still should yield the kill into Morales, the kill into Falstead? Draken Laser Drill, by the way. Draken Laser Drill, we didn't even talk about that. Brightwing is gonna be able to auto-attack Raynor to death with a whole lot of spit. Ugh. Disgusting. Deathwing took flight. He's got full armor plating. Tychus gonna get the phase shift, dashes forward, activates the minigun, but a big Molten Flame is cooking up a few of these enemies. Brightwing, oh, that's a nice Molten Block from Cho'Gall, but is he gonna be able to get out? The Avalanche is a little too early. I thought I heard a Morales medevac, and yes, I did, actually. Here she comes. Cho'Gall, does he get a heal in time? He was down to 500 HP, will not get picked off. But Falstead, is he flying in? Did he cancel flight? Yeah, he did. Falstead was about to fly in. I saw him positioning, kind of like standing still over here on the minimap. But he cancels that fly in. Thinks better of it. Frozen Punisher to the side of Exodia stack. I mean, Brightwing literally has a talent called Magic Spit, so... And basically, Brightwing is hacking up loogies onto enemies. Ugh, disgusting. The original Hawk 2 is Brightwing. Morales goes down to Falstead, getting a bit of revenge from earlier. This Punisher is going to be getting some decent damage onto the fort from mid lane. Falstead rotates to top with a flight. Raynor's able to hearth out. Mid fort will be saved, I do believe. Punisher focusing onto the Tychus, who's just raining in autos, yeah. Yeah, he'll be able to save this. Molten Flame zones. A lot of damage onto Sonya. She's going to start spinning. Deathwing with the Cataclysm, and the phase shift is going to be a little too late, but I think Deathwing will be traded by the Falstead. And Raynor goes down as well. Twisting Nether pushed away by an Avalanche. It's a 0.5 stun. Twisting Nether hasn't been activated. Does get the activation of the Tychus, who drops the Draken Laser Drill. Nice Leaden Orb stun. Tychus looking to dash up and get some damage here. Phase shift from Brightwing. Tychus goes down to another Dread Orb. Molten Block, and there's still some Shadow Flames being thrown out by the Gall inside of that. Almost taking down Brightwing. Draken Laser Drill zoning, but that will expire just now. Bottom lane Impaler Camp with Catapult pushing up. Cho'Gall looking for the extra stun with that Leaden Orb, but doesn't find anything. Should be able to take down mid lane fort. Dread Orb should be enough. Oh, nope, one more Shadow Flame. And Brightwing farts. Brightwing hearths out for full. Cho'Gall in top. They're going to take down this fort as well. Arcane Punisher coming up next in bottom. It's looking promising for a map number 5, chat. It's looking promising. Morales and Cho'Gall actually getting in the medevac together this time. We'll head on over to bottom lane. No camp down here available, not for a minute 20. Not really sure about this medevac jump to bottom lane. There's not really anything to do. Unless they want to try and take down Brightwing. One stun. Twilight Hammer as well, but she's got a minion wave to blink too. Camp over here will be stolen away since the enemies were shown on bottom lane. May gets a couple autos onto Bad Benny here on this Deathwing. Icing in. No Avalanche can be used onto Deathwing. Phase shift from Brightwing. Molten Flame is going to be thrown out and canceled immediately. Do have that Wicked Inferno and the Conflagration, as well as that level 4 Infernus. Brightwing is such a disgusting creature. Spits and farts, I agree. Spits and farts. Alright, Arcane should be announced momentarily. Look at that timing from me. Falstad with 30 stacks. 150 stacks for Tychus. He's got 7.5 seconds of minigun duration. Falstad pushes things up in top. Dino shows up. Can Falstad get out of this? He's got a Gust available. Molten Block to get away from the Gust if there was one, or to deny any sort of push. Takes out the side wall. We got Brightwing face shifting into top. 19 to 19 and some change. Actually, more than some change. 19 and 3/4, I'd say, for adventure scripted by Holpaka. We do have that percent-based slam, the Giant Slammer level 16 for Sonya, but she's really focused on this objective phasing. Tychus dashes forward, gets a couple autos out. That minigun still active, but he's going to overkill or spray and pray onto the minion wave, right? Yeah, I think it's spray and pray. Or no, that's a talent, I think. It is overkill. Top lane, icing in from Mei. Looking for the Cho'Gall. No avalanche positioning yielded. We do have our Arcane Punisher for the bottom lane. 20 talents here on the right. Actually going to be seeing Brightwing go into the Fairy Protector. So activate to apply Pixie Dust to all nearby allies. Passively, Pixie Dust always bounces back and applies to Brightwing now. Epic mount for Falstad. No Wind Tunnel. Flies into bottom lane. Auto attacks raining in. He does that percent-based damage at level 13. And Bad Benny gets chunked down to 1/3 of his HP and loses some armor plating. Flash freeze for the Mei. Oh, base race. We're base racing, but they know they can't base race. They know they can't base race. So, here comes the siege onto the core with Cho'Gall. Deathwing goes down to Brightwing. Falstad flies in, or flies over the enemies with that gust as well. Cho'Gall Twisting Nether's activated. Sonya, she's going to be hearthing out, I do believe. The Execute Orders doesn't get the angle they're hoping for. Morales, can she get out in time? No, she can't! And Morales will go down to Brightwing eventually. Sonya never hearthed out, by the way. But she doesn't have enough HP to step into this bottom lane and tank tower shots. So it is kind of awkward, but that is, by the way, a,
Finland!
What did Tychus go 20? He went into the bob and weave. I was wondering if he'd go into the focusing diodes. Cho'Gall has the Hour Twilight, so his death timer is only 30 seconds. As I mentioned, Raynor did go Execute Orders. He didn't get the angle on that Hyperion. It kind of went down towards the bottom, and I don't think any Yamato cannon shots, but core shielding's coming back. We got 35%, which is 6,966, and 10,200 points of shielding. Falstad barrel rolling over the wall, looking for something here. Bottom lane keep is down. Deathwing, Molten Flame, zones, but canceled. Wants to keep that energy high. Gets full energy back after the Lava Burst as well. Another Earth Shatter into Molten Flame. Tickles the heels of Mei. Morales is back. She takes a safe rotation. Leaping from Sonya on the right-hand side. Falstad auto attack should be enough to take down Raynor here. And Hyperion Execute Orders will have the Venn diagram overlap. But Varian going down is a big deal. Now, he also has a death timer reduction. He's only at 20 seconds of death timer because of the Execute Orders. Twisting Nether, Falstad gusting away the Morales and actually barrel rolls in, gets stunned by the Cho'Gall. Sonya getting low here, trying to get away, but she will be picked off as well. Core shielding is dropped, but so is a lot of these red health bars. Bad Benny may be taken down by Falstad. They trade, and Falstad barrel rolls away, gets a blink heal from Brightwing. Raynor's back from death. I don't think Holpaka's Flash Freeze triggered right there, but we do have Cho'Gall chasing in. Surging Fist into Twilight Hammer. Good auto attack damage into Yasuo, chunking heavily. And a phase shift from Brightwing, because the Peekaboo is active. Stun from Cho'Gall does land. We do have Catapult and Minion Wave arriving in top, and these Catapults will fixate under the keep. We're 18 minutes in. They deal chunky damage. Catapults arriving through bottom. Mei goes in with the icing, looking for a setup onto an Avalanche. Actually, no, she had 38 seconds left on that cooldown. Falstad gust up in 6 seconds, and doesn't look like there's going to be enough time to focus onto the core. Deathwing up in 22. Objective phase will be announced in top. Wait, Falstad flying in, goes for the gust onto Dino. Dino is going to be able to get the Execute Orders to trigger, but he won't be able to take anyone down. And now Morales and Cho'Gall are going core! Cho'Gall, Morales going core. They get through most of the shielding. There's a leap in from Sonya immediately onto the Cho'Gall, who is the main source of the damage. But I do believe the Cho'Gall composition sneak out the victory right at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a map number 5. I swear I have no control over my sub count, but we did drop down below 300 again, just saying. Just saying. Just saying. We are super close back to 300. If you're feeling generous. Or you want to get 3 months of Apple TV Plus for free. The juice is loose? I don't know if that's a Juice Pirates composition. I really don't know if it is. I mean, like, there are some Juice Pirate-y things, but they really didn't execute Juice Pirates till the late. Welcome back, everybody, into map number 5 in the Grand Finals. Welcome, 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 everybody. Grand Finals. You love to see a series go the entire distance. And here we are into Garden of Terror. On the left-hand side is Exodia Stack, who did just win with a Morales backdoor, so they still have the opportunity to do a Cho'Gall bounty in the future. We will see a Hanzo on the left-hand side banned away immediately. Target ban against Bish. And I'm pretty sure the members of Adventures scripted by Hopaka, they really want to just wrap up this series and take the victory. The difference, by the way, first place gets 10 points, counting towards the playoffs in a couple weeks. Second place will get 7 points. And, of course, the points are necessary to get into the top 6 to be able to qualify for the playoffs. And, of course, that also affects your seeding within the playoffs as well. Muradin will be banned away on the right. We have Hanzo and what on the left-hand side? What are they leaning into potentially here? My gosh. I keep checking to see if I have tea, and I know I don't, but I keep checking to see if I have tea. I just keep hoping and hoping and hoping. All right, Illidan banned away once again. Target bans onto Illidan a couple games in a row. It's got to be something that they know we don't. Or they... Yes. Let's see. Garden of Terror, ban-wise. Could be a Blaze ban. Could get rid of Lucio. Could be a Genji ban. Get rid of the Shimada Bros. Rhaegar will be removed. Alright, so no Rhaegar coming through in this map. What do we want to see here for Exodia Stack? First pick Vikings? First pick Vikings. Interesting. Why not just butcher into it? Unironically. Why not just butcher into it and stack the heck off of them? That's probably the reason we're seeing the target ban onto Illidan. But an early Vikings feels... That feels scary. Now, Longboat Raid is a bounty. I don't know if Hazuabs will go into Longboat Raid, but we're going to find out. Genji Maev, so 2 hypermobile characters to chase down and burst out these Vikings. What does Exodia Stack want to roll with this? Garrosh Anduin, okay. So they take the Anduin, that denies the Light Bomb combination with Genji and Maev. Hazu just slamming it for real. Hazu just slamming that down. Zeratul is also, Zeratul is also a nice pickup as well. You can, but then you're kind of moving away from potentials for solo lane. Something bruisery. Greymane banned away. Why Greymane? Why Greymane ban? Why the Greymane ban? Cursed Bullet. So, they're not thinking about Cho'Galling on the side of Adventure scripted by Hopaka, right? I don't think they are. Diablo removed as well, which is kind of funny because typically when you have the Garrosh, you don't want to ban Diablo, you want to play against it. I have this weird feeling that this is going to be a Cho'Gall. I'd like it to be, but I don't think it actually will be. It's just the Greymane is really interesting of a ban right there. Because the Cursed Bullet chunk potential. Maybe a Deathwing, maybe? Yeah, that's what they're leaning into in the side of Adventure scripted by Hopaka. Tankless comp? Main tank Uther? Are there any special rules? There's bounties. There's a bunch of bounties. If you use exclamation bracket, it'll take you over to the Wikipedia, and there is a little section where you can click on the bounties, I do believe. Yes. Yeah, there's literally a list of bounties can be seen here, so there you go. What's up, Random? How you doing, bud? Zul Jin and Thrall. I think the only bounty available in this is Longboat Vikings. Butcher, Cho'Gall, Nova, Azmodan, Gazlo, Murky, Probius, Valyria, Kel'Thuzad. I do believe this is, if they want to lean into a bounty for the side of Exodia stack and pick up another one, their third of this series, they would have to go Longboat Vikings. Last pick on the right, Butcher. Tankless Composition. A tankless composition. I don't know how I feel about this for Adventure scripted by Hopaka, but we're going to see how it all works out. Let's go ahead and get the gamble going. Final game, final gamble, final map of the day. All right. Let's see what we got here. Looks like I dropped some frames today, but it's not that big of a deal. Looks like I've dropped a few frames today, but I was just trying to get us as close as possible to the start of the game for this final map of the day. Thank you, Ashmantle. Right side of the map is going to be Adventure scripted by Hopaka. Dead Inside with the Genji. Hopaka playing your Ragnaros. Fish on the Maev. Ren playing Ariel, and a down for Liv, Marielle, is going to be your Vala. Nice synergy right there. Left side of the map is going to be Exodia stack in this best of 5 Murky qualifying cup number 1. Yasu, Anduin, Dino on Zul Jin. We got a Bad Benny, Garrosh, Copen on Thrall, and last but not least, Balog, Eric, and Olaf, played by Hazuabs, the Lost Vikings. Portalbind pulls Dino back. Some Fan of Knives getting resets. The ally toss on a Dino to move him away. It is going to be the Echo of the Elements for our Thrall level 1. No Crash Lightning from him. No Rolling Thunder. But I mean, Rolling Thunder makes a lot of sense. Crash Lightning, no one takes it really. Not no one, but it's not very popular. And this is just going to be something completable. You also get the extra Chain Lightning charge, right? Yeah, second charge of Chain Lightning, which is good poker on the objective. Vala with Creed of the Hunter level 1. Warbreaker for Garrosh level 1. Nice Memento, Searing Light. Blast Wave upgrade with the Engulfing Flame. And no Twitch predictions. Everyone's burnt out after the Cho'Gall game just now. Everyone's all burnt out after Cho'Gall. They're like, oh, well, no channel points to spend for me. Containment Strike going out. One Viking does go down. Quarter kill over to the side of Adventure scripted by Hopaka. Unfortunately, they will not be able to get this camp, and it will be stolen away. Vala works on this Siege Giant before it gets any siege value in bottom lane. Maev almost going down, able to Hearth out with nice Memento, clearing out that camp a little bit faster. 690 to 0. On the Grand Finals, map number 5, that's it. I gotta be critical of this, chat. What the heck, man? What the heck? Also, for some reason, we've really struggled with viewership today. It's kind of wild to me. I would have thought we would have gotten a bit of a bump during the tournament, but oh well. We've been having fun. We've been having a good time.
Oh, heroes. You're just in time for the seeds of my vengeance to sprout.
It's like that one Drake meme where it's like, see Cho'Gall, like, it's like, map number 5, like, turning away, no thank you. Cho'Gall game, yes, take all my money. Alrighty, a little bit of an experience advantage on the left-hand side, not by much, just some camp grabs I think are what are going to be yielding that extra experience. But as you can see at the top of your screen, not by a whole lot. Looks like it is a DC on the Ariel. So we'll get a pause here. Let's go ahead and jump out of the game for competitive integrity. 19,500 on Exodia stack to, there we go, 47,000. Wow, wait. I got DC on one of the players, as you did see, so we're just going to wait for them to reconnect. Until then, we're just chilling. We're just hanging out. A fun day of just casting. Can't believe, I seriously, I can't believe that it's been 6 hours of casting on this. It's absolutely fantastic. Is this Murky Cup where we run it back like we did before, like we did again? What's up, Crush? How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Well, while we're in this pause, we are one sub away from 300. If you're feeling generous, if you're like, dang, I do have that Prime Gaming. I do have that Prime Gaming, and I do love that Good Boy Bandit. I should gift a sub or subscribe. Because who doesn't love seeing 300 current subs? Who doesn't? But yeah, this is the Murky Cup, which is going to be a multi-week tournament series with bounties. No meta madness, no pre-bans, no draft uniqueness, just the bounties for potential shenanigans. We've had a few bounties today, so it's been pretty nice. And our Twitch prediction closed. Nicely done. We're just waiting for this player to get back into Garden of Terror. What's the Zul'jin stacking at? Vikings with 10 regeneration globes, which is tracking correctly. That's nice. Zul'jin 3 stacks. He is reckless at level 1. We've got the piercing repeated defense for our Ariel, as well as the Shuriken Mastery, Blade Dance, Death Dealer. Is one of the bounties to have the series in Marvel Rivals instead? That game is still in like it's like limited access, right? All right, players back into the game. We have the channel onto this bottom left objective. Anduin with a little Divine Star out to heal up the allies, but we have one seed on the left. Okay, so nothing major to note. We got the Pharaoh Resilience as well for our Thrall. Siege Camp will be grabbed for mid lane. Viking in bottom lane does go down to Vala damage. 15 stacks for her on her level 1. Trying to get more autos out. Nice Detainment Strike pushing back Dino on the Zul'jin who's trying to step up. You see, yeah, it's still limited, yeah. I reached out to someone who has early access and stuff like that and has been streaming it. And I reached out and I was like, hey, is there any way, like, do you have any hookups? Because that one person would. And they were like, unfortunately, it's still limited for me. But I was mentioning to Corsair, I was like, you know, it'd be really fun. When the game comes out, we get a bunch of Corsair people together and we do, like, a little Corsair Cup. Do, like, a little, like, Corsair tournament with some, like, maybe just some in-house games or something. With a bunch of the Corsair streamers. Maybe give away some prizes. They like that idea, so they said they're going to hold on to it for the future. I literally volunteered. I was like, we can do it on the Corsair channel, and I can cast it if you guys want. Have the players been be nice on top? Oh, yeah, the players have been pretty nice today. Players have been pretty nice. Chat's been pretty fun. It's just a little bummer that our usually tournaments for heroes, like we get a bolster in viewers. But as I said earlier, it's July, August on Twitch is viewership is down across the board. But that's okay. Groundbreaker on Vala. Vaults away, no toss. Genji goes in. Activates his deflect, Copen goes down, but so will the Genji. It's a 1-for-1 and bottom lane trade As Zul'jin, Arcanite Axes pick up the 7-stack Vala vaulting forward, looking for some more damage onto a Viking. Unfortunately, unable to close the distance on that Eric because he's so swift, so brave, with his 10% movement speed increase from his level 4. God dang weather enjoyers, yeah, I mean, that's alright. As I said, it's no big deal. 10 on the left. Oh my god, they did it. Longboat raid! Hop into an unstoppable longboat that fires at nearby enemies for 190 damage per second and can fire a mortar that deals 338 damage in an area. The boat is has increased health for each Viking inside. If the boat is destroyed by the enemies, all Vikings are stunned for 1 second, and it lasts 15 seconds. 90-second cooldown. It is a bounty. We'll see if it ever actually gets used. Because you need to have all the Vikings together to be able to do it, and right now we have a Viking chilling in top lane. As the lava wave comes out from Ragnaros, the leap of faith, the holy word salvation. What? If Dino lives here, that's just insanity to me, and it looks like that's going to be the case. Garrosh goes down on the right-hand side, and Maiev will be traded. Genji goes in, he wants those shurikens, he wants to take down Dino. The deflect is activated, and Dino still lives. The healing from Yasu's so on point, but Yasu maybe run down here. That's going to be one quick salam from Hopaka, as our Garden Terrors will spawn into the respective top, middle, and bottom for the members of Exodia Stack. Zul'jin finally does go down to Hopaka. A Viking trying to take down the Ragnaros, but won't be able to do so. So we had a question about the overgrowth plant. Let's see if we can notice it here. No, it does have a health bar the moment it spawns. It does have a health bar immediately. It actually loses health per second it drains HP or locks down towers. I actually didn't realize that. Genji, the Decimate Garrosh on the top left of our screen, gets a couple spins on the dead inside. Ragnaros takes down a Viking. Garden Terran top managed, Garden Terran mid managed, and bottom lane will be cleared away. No forts to fall, some damage onto the structures, some gates to be taken down, but it looks like that's the end of it. Okay. Camp to be grabbed over here on the right. We'll see Siege Giants or Bruiser Camp grabbed for top lane as the Siege Giants enter into mid. Genji checks the bush, gets tossed around. We do have another stack for Garrosh on his Warbreaker level 1. 9 out of 15 on that. Little deflect activated by Genji. Shurikens on to one of the Vikings here. Still no longboat raid activation. Still no activation onto that. Lava wave for bottom. Clears out the minions. Bruiser Camp left. Thrall did finish out the Echo of the Elements earlier on as well. Viking in top is being harassed by Ragnaros, who's pushed up onto the fort. Another Viking will fall somewhere in the map. Looks like mid lane. Hazu, you could do a longboat raid right now. You could do a longboat raid in mid lane. But 2 Vikings going down is a bit unfortunate. 1 structure to be lost in top. Bottom lane may be traded. Fan of Knives, Containment Disc onto the Zul'jin. Earthquake from Thrall. Umbra Bind doesn't get the pull. Crystal Aegis will be the answer. Here comes a Holy Word Salvation from Anduin. Genji jumps in the back line. And Maiev gets a couple Fan and Knife resets. Dead Inside deflects a couple autos from our Zul'jin, who's at 19 stacks. Does have that Eye of Zul'jin, as another pause will be coming through, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and pull it on out of pull us out of the game. And we'll see, we got lag for a player, so we'll wait for that to level out. Whew! What a game, what a series, what a grand finals we got going on right now. What a grand finals. Appreciate everyone watching the games today. It's been really fun. Been very, very, very fun. Okay. So, while the lags finish out, we'll just wait for that. I hate title. Burning Man makes unprecedented move weeks before event. What is it? Oh, apparently Burning Man can't sell enough tickets, so I guess they're like putting a discount on it or something like that. Whatever. I can always tell when Burning Man happens because there's a bunch of really, really dusty, like, trucks and vans that just show up in our town. Also, there'll be, like, someone at the grocery store staring at the Pop-Tarts for, like, 5 minutes. It's like, dude, you okay? What's going on, bud? That actually did happen. There's a couple Burning Mans ago, I was at the grocery store, and I was like, why are there so many dirty vans and stuff in the parking lot? And then I saw someone staring at, like, it was like Pop-Tarts or, like, mac and cheese or something, and I was like, oh, Burning Man just happened, right. Brobine pulls back this Thrall. Here comes the Molten Core from Ragnaros as well. It zones back the enemies. Next objective will be in the bottom center of the map. Level 16 almost here on both sides. Arcanite Axis, 18 stacks. Hazuab says 51 regeneration globes 10 minutes in? That can't be right. Holy hell, Hazuab says 51 regeneration globes 11 minutes in. My gosh. Thrall with the Spirit Shield. Brobine from this Maiev tries to pull back an enemy. Containment disc onto Garrosh. Lava Wave in bottom lane to try and zone the enemies. One more Q from Thrall would be enough, but he doesn't want to step into the Lava Wave for free. Mac and cheese flavored Pop-Tarts, that'd be awful. That would be absolutely... That's like dipping a Pop-Tart into ranch. That'd be horrible. Ugh. Bottom fort is going to go down. Garrosh looking to play aggressive here. Opaka does see this, as well as Maiev and friends in the bush. Genji just above. Blast wave applied. Containment disc onto Garrosh once again. What's up, Toiler? Good to see you, bud. It's been a little bit. What did you miss? You missed 4 other amazing maps in this best of 5 grand finals. And you won't miss any more content if you subscribe here at twitch.tv/Bahamut Gaming. Boom! Easy segue. Alright, camps to be grabbed around the map. 16 talent here on both sides. We do have Thunderstorm for the Thrall. But if the members of Exodia Stack win this map number 5, they will be able to claim another bounty in the Longboat Raid. Yo, forget what? You're home just in time for map 5, bud. Glad you got home safe, and hopefully the work meetings were not too bad. Okay, so Genji in bottom, gonna take down Hazuab's Viking. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, maybe he will. Yes, he will. Hazu maybe losing Olaf here in mid. The jump was already used, and 1 auto is enough to take him down, and it's a rough go. Our Vikings do have 64 regeneration globes, and Longboat Raid, to my knowledge, has still not been used in this map. Darth, I think I had the same question when Toy Lawyer first came into the stream. I think I literally had the exact same question. Toss into Bish onto the Maiev, looking for the Umbra Bind. It's Ariel that goes down first. Ori Ward Salvation coming out as well from the Anduin, and Dead Inside trying to get away on this Genji, but it's a double kill quickly. Longboat Raid is going to be used. Ragnaros will be interrupted from his hearth right there. Oh, that's kind of funny. I haven't seen, like, at first Longboat Raid wasn't even targeting onto Ragnaros properly. But Garrosh gets the Groundbreaker kill, and that's going to be a triple kill for the side of Exodia Stack. And I got to be honest, this draft from Adventure scripted by Hopaka. I'm not 100% sold on it. Tostitos activated by Dino. He does not get taken down. Looking to run down Dead Inside. As I mentioned, does have that Eye of Zool Jin, as well as the Let the Killing Begin. Anduin with the Divine Star gets the delay onto the Hearth. Dead Inside should be able to Hearth out here. Vala able to back away fast enough. Funny thing, not a lot of people make that joke. Really? That's disappointing, Toy Lawyer. I'm disappointed. That's why my channel's better than all the other channels on Twitch. Overgrowth plant immediately cleared away. Garden Terrors will be summoned over to the side of Exodia stack, who are looking to push in further. Got a Viking in bottom and top, a Viking in each lane, actually, to push things in. And Hazuabs with 73 regeneration globes 15 minutes in. Zool Jin is finished out on his baseline stacking. Has the double revolve on cleave, does have the 1.1 range increase, and will continue to stack things up. He actually wanted to surprise level 20. Surprise for you. Basic attacks bounce to nearby enemies for 50% damage, prioritizing enemy heroes. Mid-keep does go down. Doesn't look like there's a call to end just yet. 30 seconds left on our Ragnaros death timer. Thrall lands the root onto Maiev. Twin Cleave coming out as well. Top lane keep getting low here. Hazuab's going to lose a Viking in a second. Never mind, he's going to jump and back away. The Viking regeneration per second, I'm just very curious about this, is currently at 56.3. Longboat raid with all three Vikings inside. The Ragnaros lava wave coming through. The Holy Word Salvation will be summoned to Crystal Aegis onto one character, but that is going to be a dead Maiev. Even though the 20 comes through, Ragnaros is going to summon the Molten Core. That gets cleared away almost immediately. Genji goes down. He did finish out his level 20 going into the Zanshin. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to get any value from it. Holy Word Salvation upgrade for the Anduin, which takes it down to like a 15-second cooldown roughly because of activation time and stuff like that. Leap of Faith saving Copen. Shield of Faith activated by the Ariel. And the core shielding is dropping. This looks like it's going to be Exodia stack with the... Wait a second. No, they get this with Thrall. They get this with Thrall and Vikings and stuff, yeah. GG, well played. Exodia stack, pick up a third bounty, and they take the series 3-2. What a fantastically formidable matchup between these two teams. GG, well played. But as I said, we are one sub away from 300. I know we hound on subs, but it's always appreciated just to round that bad boy out, get us up to nice 300 total subs. It'd be very much appreciated. But we had a lot of fun today in today's games. Don't go anywhere. We're going to get a host and raid going this afternoon. But unfortunately, that is going to be it for me. I didn't think that the games would go this long, but hey, that filled our stream time perfectly. I do need to run to the grocery store and get some chores done today, so no extra stream time for me. But I'll be back tomorrow morning